What's up, everybody? To my first trail building video. Wanted to do this for a long time, so I'm pumped for today. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so people are still probably waking up, so I might not talk that loud, but I want to show you guys what I'm doing today. So I'll be working over here today. If you don't remember this section from a couple previous videos, I built a new line here, and basically I asked if you guys wanted to see trail building videos, and seems like most of you guys were excited about that, so I'm going to be doing that today. But right after that section we have this little S-berm here, and it's looking a little sad, so I'm going to beef it up today. Right now it's still kind of straight. Like, I'm not going to lie, when I'm riding and my friends are riding, we mostly just take the straight line straight through and kind of skip it. That's not what I wanted this to be. I wanted this to like be a little flowy section right after this flowy section. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beef it up, but I'm also going to extend it out a bit more, make it so that it's not rideable straight. So we're gonna go out there a bit, and then we got a lot of room here to go out. And then after, I don't think I'll get to this today, but it's gonna come out somewhere around this tree. And that tree that I'm pointing to right now, I want to build a shark fin, but that can be optional. If I back up a bit, after this tree, you can just hop out and go straight. There's a jump down there, so you can come out straight and hit the jump, or if you want more flow, you can come over here and hit the shark fin and then hit the jump. But you know, for today, like I said, probably not going to get to that, so we'll focus more on these berms. So let's get started. Alright, so what I've done so far is I just took the pickaxe and I broke apart the old berm as long as some of the flat part, and I got a lot of dirt from that. As you can see, the berm's already almost there. I just gotta pack it in. I'm probably gonna take more of this like hard part away where the old trail was, just because there's a significant gap. I don't think like that this dirt's gonna even out with this, so I gotta flatten it out more. As for this berm, haven't started this one yet. We'll see how this one ends up. I'm probably gonna ride this one before I start the second one, just so I know how this first one is flowing and if it needs to be changed before I even bother messing with the second one. I just want to make sure this first one's perfect. So right now I'll just take more of this edge away, and then I'll pack it in and then I'll ride it. Alright, everybody. It looks okay. The shape's a little funky. As you can see, there's like a straight part and then it jolts, and then there's another straight part, and then it kicks you out one more time at the end. It's not a perfect curve, but it does look okay. I'm gonna ride it real quick and we'll see how she rides, I guess. We'll see what the flow's like. I really didn't leave a lot of room for another berm. I have another idea. So basically what the issue is I made this berm too long and that one would have to be too short. That's just kind of how it worked out. I wanted them to be bigger, and they are, but now this one is weird. I come out facing like that way and it's just, there's not enough room to make that turn. So I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of making the shark fin on that tree, what if I make it on that tree instead? The only reason I wanted it on the far one was because I wanted it to be like a right turn. I guess I'll have to make do facing left here. It'll still be fine. Honestly, I think it's gonna work out better. So you come into the berm. This is my thinking. You got a second berm that starts a little later, and it's only gonna be like a half berm. It's gonna come over to this tree, and it's gonna shoot you down the trail. I like that plan. That I could probably get done today. That worked out great. So we're definitely gonna do that. Man, it's hot. Round 2. Alright guys, so I'm starting to outline the end of the shark fin. It's gonna be kind of mellow. It's definitely gonna be bigger than that though. I have to find more rocks and some sticks. Yeah, there's some sticks. I need some bigger rocks. So I'll take you guys with me. Let's go find some bigger rocks. And on the way, why don't I explain why I'm wearing a sweatshirt? Well, mainly, it's extremely buggy out here. And yeah, the heat's bad, but I'm not getting eaten alive, so that's good. Whoa. Look at this little guy, he's just floating. It's a caterpillar, okay. Rocks. There's a big hole here, and then I see a big rock, so let me grab that. Okay guys, I got the rock. It's coming along pretty nicely. Okay, just have to find a few more rocks, and then I can start throwing dirt on it. Alright guys, quick update. It's coming together pretty well. I'm having a problem getting dirt here. I don't know if you can tell, but right in here, right where my finger is, there's a big old root, and I have an axe. I could take it out, but I don't want to because I don't want to damage this tree too much. I already had to take out one root it was smaller, but that's a big one. That would definitely affect the tree. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to just dig out, like, from that first berm, I'm trying to take out more dirt. And as I'm looking at it right now, I'm probably going to take out that flat spot right there. That's all hard. I could just take that right out. It'll harden back up. And then all that dirt I will rake down here. This isn't really that big. It's only about like a foot on the shorter section, maybe a foot and a half on the taller one. Honestly, it's perfect because I didn't want to build a landing. I just didn't think that it would need one. I just wanted, you know, a little flow thing to come out of. So yeah, that's a good height. I didn't want it to be like crazy big. It just doesn't need to be. So I think what I'm gonna do now is take out this flat section, rake it all down, and I'll try to get all that loose dirt just up on the berm, and we'll see what it looks like from there. Maybe I can just pack it in and ride it. Maybe it'll be good enough. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, we'll see what it looks like. Okay guys, so my camera battery died. It's a new day. Basically, I finished the shark fin down here. I rode it a bunch. It's extremely loose right now. In 2 days, I expect rain. So once that happens, this should harden up. This part wasn't working out. The logs kind of, every time you'd hit it, they would just fall down. And I could have driven stakes in the ground, and I probably will do that in the future. But for now, it's just sitting like this with some rocks and one stick. But yeah, like I said, super dry. So hitting it, you hit the first berm, and then after that, you're left with a very mellow berm going into a sharp. It's not as mellow as I'd like, but it's definitely fun. It just pops you quite a bit, and when it's loose like that, your back tire tends to wash out. So it's not ideal. You can see we've been landing to the right quite a bit. Ideally, we want to land somewhere in the middle, but we've been off to the right just because of how loose it is. So I'll get back to you guys once it rains, and we'll probably do a bit more shaping. Well, exactly how I said it. 2 days, there will be rain. It's 2 days later, and there's clearly rain. So right now, I'm gonna do my best to reshape the shark fin, because riding it when it was dry kind of messed it up a little bit. So I'll try to reshape it, and I'm gonna put all these logs back up, and I will put stakes in the ground. I'll throw a little bit more dirt on it just to mellow it out, maybe make it bigger. But right now that's the plan. So I'm actually going to start by putting stakes in the ground and rebuilding the end of it. So guys, because it is raining, I'm not going to shoot a time lapse because I don't want my camera to get wet. But at least we're getting stuff done. Alright guys, so I've got the 2 stakes in the ground. I've thrown a couple more shovel loads of dirt on top. Shaping's not gonna be that easy. I probably won't really shape that much. only because it's really not that blown out. I thought it was worse, but it's not that bad. My main goal today was just to fix up this end, which I did. It's just going to continue to rain, so it's going to harden up, and by the time it dries out, I should be able to ride it. Next trail building video will hopefully be on the new line that I'm creating after that little boner log in the roller section. It's going to end up down there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my first ever trail building video. See you in the next one.